Welcome to Pitbull Stadium. It's the Washington State Cougars and the FIU Panthers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Road with the latest on the weather.
Guys, Coach knows this is a huge opportunity for his team at home today. He knows that there's a lot of excitement for this home game, but most importantly, the weather is clear. We were wondering how the forecast would shake out, and it is calm and beautiful. Should be an impactful game here with great weather, great opportunities, and a fast surface. Guys?
Okay, Holly. FIU will kick it off to get things underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Offense working from the pistol. Looking for space. It's Voorhees. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Finds a tight end. Quick step and go. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism once he has the ball in his hands. That's why he is such a tough matchup for any defense. Man, he's a problem.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series, but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
The play action fake. Rushes on him. He's got him. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
It's complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously.
Look at that toughness, just running through everybody.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in, where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game.
Now watch me take advantage of this shit they call freedom of speech. The freedom to stun on this beat and the freedom to teach. Freedom to spend my check on kicks, nigga, 300 each. Stacking boxes full of dunks, I never clean them with bleach. Yeah, that's the stupid shit I bought.
Right? Things aren't open right away. He never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
But I ain't really had no beats, so I had to learn to do that.
He stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
I ain't the best, but I do the best I can, and I just hope the world
Defense
accepts me as
rolls
I
up
am.
deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming.
In these songs until the day that I'm gone. I just hope that you remember me.
Looking to fire. Let's it fly.
That you remember me.
Had it in his
And they
hands
say
for
that
the
I'ma be
score
the best
and let
one
him
day.
roll.
All I really care about is one
And this
day.
team's giving up a lot of yards, and it looks like a failed possession. But right here, they get a chance to save it. Nice job there. They're forcing a passing third and goal situation here. Got to stay sticky to these wide receivers. One more down, and it would look like a really bad possession can turn into a field goal and a win for this defense.
Wants to
What I
throw
get
for
from
it on third
November,
and
I
goal.
give it back to December. They try to hit
Cougars.
us. I'm
Fit
in
it in the
the
window
You
for
a
the
pretender.
score.
That shit you talk, man, I return that shit
That great
defender. I got
first
bigger
drive
things
by
to
this
worry about.
offense
Bigger
capped
dreams
off
to carry
third
out.
and goal
So hear me
situation.
out.
A lot of
In these
times
words
thinking
that I
run,
devote,
run.
had
They
a
got a
dream since
perfect
young
play
with Power
scripted.
Rangers
Take
on my
advantage
coat.
of the
After
defense.
school, fourth
Get the
grade,
passing
at the arcade,
touchdown
going
and
broke.
get this
Nigga,
party
I don't
started
smoke more
right.
weed than any 10-year-old should smoke. And I spit it how I live so they remember.
From inside
And though
the
they
10,
say that
here
I'm
he
the
comes.
shit, I keep on doing my thing. Cause still I ain't the best, yo, I just do the best I can. And I hope the world accept me as I am. Can I fit? I promise I'ma always put my all in these songs until the day that I'm gone. I just hope that you remember me. I just hope that you remember me. And they say that I'ma be the best one day. But all I really care about is one
Give
day.
to the single back.
Yeah.
Turning it
That you
on.
remember me.
And makes the tackle at the
I just hope that
23
you
after he got
remember me.
10.
Remember me.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later.
There's some room. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. He's got it on the outside. He's down at the one. A terrific run after the throw and catch. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. He's looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure.
And he walks in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers. The extra point here would tie the game.
It's just like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. He decides to keep the football. He can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree. Jesse agrees. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you teach football.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Trying to man in the middle. Coming through that third down conversion and they'll mark it at the 43.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on third down. Now, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is third down conversion percentage. If you're a great third down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success. That's why teams drill third down so much in practice.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
Yeah, those corner routes are tough to throw from offense. You try to force them, in between coverage a lot of times, and you can tell it was great defense. Nice job getting a hand in the air, getting it on the football, and making sure that receiver can't make a play.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pocket breaking down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from little 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's got first down yardage as they move into the 44. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling the pass and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, pick up yards at the back.
And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Cougars want to pick up the tempo. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's 40. They pick up 8 on the play, enough to move the sticks and set them up with a first down after the 2-minute timeout.
It go on and on. And so I wake up every day with a morning song. Cause everything you got today could be gone tomorrow. So when I got up in the morning, I called my mom. Told her I've been gone so long, working 2 shifts. Got a beat tape, mixtape, got a new clip. I'll be back on my vacay. Brand new gifts, smell
Right
the
back
house,
to
said
the
you
well.
want. Look good, don't it? Even got that
Surge
porch
ahead
swing,
for a
fresh
couple
wood
there.
on.
It'll
We
be
can sit
2nd
outside
and 8.
reminisce on a good moment.
And the defense doing a
And
great
even though I
job
know my fans
committing
know
to
it, I
the
gotta
run.
tell them I love them
Commit
'cause
to
I
the
really
run
get
like
the
this.
show.
Obviously,
And in my life, it's
you
been
give
so
up some
many
plays in the
storms, so
passing
many
game,
shames,
but
so
you got to
many
stop the
wrongs,
run.
so many
And
pains,
he's
so
all
many
bottled
goals,
up, and
so
now
many
it's
ways
first. The
that the
ball's
play's
loose.
gone and the pain's gone
He
when I
picks
sing
up the
along.
fumble, but they'll know it dead right there. Remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
He said you gotta keep holding
you'll
on.
need to push it downfield. He's gonna run it.
Cause everything you got today could be gone
He
tomorrow.
does
And when
not
I got
get
up in
there.
the morning,
Stopped
the
at the
news is on, said
25-yard
some
line,
outside,
and let's
they
see
know
what they
man
do
sick.
now
And
on
they
4th
short on
down.
ties, taking money out the place.
defense
Making
uses
killing
the
off the
timeout.
dealing, and
That's
they
their
got it
first.
on tape. And they capture read
They'll
every
have
card,
2
they'll
left to
look
work
on
with
that
before
gun.
the half.
So now they think they ballin' 'cause
Searching
they
for
got
the
it
4th
done.
down
Right now
conversion.
they
Washington
call for it,
State
they got
comes to
it
the
done.
line.
A lot of people can't afford it, but they great for lay morning purely because it's
Just a short pass to the tight end. How about that tackle to stop him short on 4th down?
Offensively in that situation, 4th down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 35-yard line, and maybe they've got something cooking.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later, and finally they handed off to him here on the 2nd drive. He's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
Got him downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. You got to complete that.
Maybe some room here. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. FIU pushing tempo. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap Fires to the wideout.
Good pick.
And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Here comes the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch. The ball's loose.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash.
Doing right by their kids.
Tight like brothers since elementary. Never thought life in the penitentiary. Fucked up.
Right down the boulevard. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And it's fucked up the victims of memory. But it made my niggas strong, y'all it strengthened me. But it made his mama weak when they sentenced me.
Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half.
Before you knew it, the judge threw the book in his face. Somewhere far, they got him booked in the States. In the law library.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
May we escape poverty. Drugs, murders, and robberies ain't us no more. So when they open the case, conspirators talk.
Ford International comes out to start this drive. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage for this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well. So you have to know where your answers are.
Handoff to the lone back.
As much as I try to love you, motherfucker.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
But I gotta respect that I ain't grow up with niggas. I mean, it wasn't
Solid
like niggas
pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Niggas was young. Shit was all love in the beginning of the game, but it wasn't all love when the percentages came. Since the umbrella split, niggas been in the rain. On top of all the bullshit since we been in the game. That's why seeing these young gunners.
Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called.
I love you, my nigga, from
And
the
that
heart.
will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
Promise I'ma get us out the hood.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Defense wants to bring the heat.
Yeah. In the 5-bedroom that we both our moms, we done turn that into 10 in a matter of time. Promise.
Second down, he'll throw it.
Thank you.
He's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Got some room to run. Inside the 40.
What?
After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line.
What a great job by the defense that time. Cover 1, man coverage, and did you see how everybody was impressed? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure coming. Still looking for Matt. Going for 6. Touchdown, Cougar! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
DJ Omega.
The Florida International offense is back on the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. To the air on second down. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. Got to turn it loose.
And this just hasn't been his day, man. He's already thrown some interceptions and leaving the ball short, like just not getting to his receiver. He's got to do something to change the mojo up, because right now he's not playing well. And at this rate, we might be going through time.
No sir, no license, all I got here is
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Spits it out to the
I'm about to say, what?
Oh, he dropped it. Just
Thinking about the board I used to have above the dresser. Half the shit I wrote down, I did it.
Give it to me.
Now got new goals, plus my money on my new bow. Funny how my old highs is suddenly my new lows. Tired of every chick saying she models for she swallows, so I only fuck with hat tricks. Bitches with a few goals. Bitches with a few goals. Hat trick, nigga. Bitches with a fuck. Niggas keep asking me how I
How many
feel.
wins I got with
It's
him?
cold. Make me feel, listen, nigga. Look, not even slightly interested in what your opinion is. I got a greater purpose than a hater purpose. I'm a stack paper, hustle just to relax later. Serve niggas and bring change, that's the waiter's purpose. Look how I made them nervous, niggas is shaking, I know they faking. Okay, you a killer, right? And Miss Cleo's Jamaican, and Bob Marley is Haitian, and me and Beyonce dating, and Jesus Christ be hating. Got mad love from Satan for fucking annihilating, while Megan Good is waiting. I'm the deadbeat father of your little brother. In other words,
19
goddamn
whole
it, I'm a
games
bad
on you.
motherfucker, it's cold. It's only right I brought back the soul. Y'all got way too electro, damn near techno. Halfway homo, way too metro. Hennessy XO, cold flow special. Style like Tribe Called Quest meets Death Row. Learn something, boy, grow your ass up. Cheap nigga, if you was lick, I'd probably throw your ass up. Matter of fact, if you was grass, I'd probably mow your ass up. Last call for you old niggas, gon' pour your last cup, it's cold. Yeah, cold world. This nigga Eve fucking, he's a bitch. He told me to talk shit to y'all niggas, so I'ma talk my shit. Dreamville in the building. I know what y'all want me to talk about, what y'all want me to discuss.
welcome to the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, and Protective Stadium. It's the Washington State Cougars and the UAB Blazers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Washington State's head coach told me before the game, he said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Blazers ready to kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Come on, Finch on the beat. Turn the headphones up, Ali. Here we go. I woke up this morning with my dick on hard. Didn't know why till I said fuck all y'all. Or fuck this world, or I'ma fuck that girl. Good kid, Man City, watch my day unfurl. I put my life in these sentences. Fucking right, it's either that or life sentences. I'm relatives with Benjamin. I used to give a fuck about my luck when I was innocent. Now what the fuck is up? I'm at your neck.
Off the play fake on first down, the throw. James it complete to the right. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And I think this this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
They don't even give you a fucking meter.
He was wide open on that play.
Ball,
That's when he's
man.
got it. He's got to be able to make that catch.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Hawkins.
Now them doors go up on that land, they like judo. Young, you like your bitches with ass, I like you out.
He's about to get towed up. He's sinking.
Plus I keep them choppers the same, they Mars Bruno. Brown bag full of cash, baby, MCM. When they ask me my name, I tell them MC him straight up.
I'm so turned, willing in the two-door with two hoes that follow me and you know. West side, right on time, tell them hoes kudos. East side, right on time, they don't fuck with you though.
Why they don't say V7, all these sevens be saved.
Came a long way from the ghetto though, but west side, right on time, only thing for show. East side, right on time, gunning through your dough. All praise go to the most high. All face turn
Glad to have you with us from the pools, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. It's the Army Black Knights and the Washington State Cougars. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline.
I'm so turned, willing in the with two hoes that follow me and you know. West side, right on time, tell them hoes kudos. East side, right on time, they don't fuck with you though. When my hood getting to the money, the pedal never broke. Came a long way from the ghetto though, but west side, right
Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started.
All I ever wanted was a dollar bill and hundreds, and my teacher asked my woman when she smiled, I stick my tongue in.
He'll start to return inside his
Oh,
spot.
shit. I probably
Just
didn't
able to
measure
get
that.
out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops.
Tell me yes, a DPGC concert that they DJ quicks on home cassette. 20 years later, I hate her on the fucking bass. I'm so turned, willing in a two-door with two hoes that follow me and you know. West side, right on time, tell them hoes kudos. East side, right on time, they don't fuck with you though. When my hood getting to the money,
Out of the gun, they get him to the back. Brings him to the open.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. This is a designed run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. Couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose here.
They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Looking to throw for it.
Ah, give me that.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On the option.
I don't know what he was
Absolutely.
Man, what? What was he thinking? They They making it easy. West side, right on time. East side, right on time.
Welcome to beautiful
Rodney J, you still in here? What's up, man? You on the chat?
Stadium. It's the Washington State Cougars and the Air Force Falcons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly.
West side, right on time. Is that Air Force? They offensive
And the Falcons ready to put toe together, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. On the ground, it's Voorhees. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They go right back to him. Tag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Hey. Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Get paid a pretty penny for my stuff.
They'll snap it on first down. 35.
Care about a nigga when he handle the rock. Or when he
quarterback may change this route.
Better now my brother tell the lawyer get the appeal. With a flick of the
One
pen.
back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
2 years later, he
That defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games,
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
and this is going to be the matchup with this defense all game long. Contain the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and it's most important, get the hit on him early in this football game so he can physically deal with you, and those hits can start to add up throughout the football game.
And I think if you're on defense here, you've got to be alert, right? Are they going for it here on 4th down? Defense have to be on the field ready for that. Might they line up in a formation and try to fake it intentionally? You could see that. We know there are a lot of coaches early in games that are willing to take big risks.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Fourth down. He'll try to talk. Fires to the right, complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion. The definition of 4th down territory has changed over the last few years and extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the cards, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but they're going to go for it anyways. This offense got a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion. And the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
That shit right, man.
And that's a great job finishing.
I know you do that shit
I
right.
love the 4th down ball. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game.
Oh, I've been trying
They
to
set
get
a
him
tone.
on that shit.
They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
That was a Reverend Ron, Pastor May. He got caught with a soft face.
His own 10. He'll try to help out their field position. He gets across 20 down to the 21-yard line before he stops right there.
But we all know how that ends. Every word is like, no, you can slow it like you line. If I said it, then I meant it. They reciting every line. It would be the like this. Every verse is that work. You can weigh it like them. Niggas said it was my heart.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. It's complete on the right side. Good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down to the 38. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to the ground game on the left. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground too.
There's no doubt. And they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. How about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's a heat. Taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
If you make big plays for your quarterback in the game, you catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
Looking for room, it's 40. Would be an alley. Picks up the first down. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if on this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
Makes the grab.
You just got got to get this guy going in the offense. You got to hand it off to him. You got to throw it to him, too, on all different types of downs. I love it on first down here. Just getting him the ball in the passing game. Let him make something happen and set up second and short.
Towards their righteous destiny.
They'll leave it with him. Defense there to stop him after he picked up the yard. Ball's at the 17.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They'll go to the ground. Makes his man miss. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
On first and goal, let's see if Washington State can get it in. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage in second and goal.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
And the D deny them on second and goal. Back to pass. Back swinging with the goal line. Touchdown, Wazoo! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game.
He heard it all. They say you go too hard, you bound to run into some balls. Guess I was one of those who ran too far, cause I pushed beyond the limits. They look infinitely small. Closing in, you see that finish line. Do anything to cross the walls. Down to whatever it would take.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
Flashing lights I used to chase couldn't satisfy that appetite. I starved the more I ate. Heard minds that you done changed up, and I don't know what to tell them, cause the me from just a year ago's a stranger. Looking in the mirror, seeing traces of that kid I used to be, and the new me ain't even trying to claim you. Used to splitting laps, ending where I started at. I was caught up in that trap, and I don't want no part of that. Had to wait the night goodbye, ain't even take a second to the side. And
defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity. You don't do your assignment. There's the pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Man, this defense is dominating.
I write this on the plane, my destination fame. By the time I land, wonder how much shit have changed. Wonder what the weather like. Will it be a better life? Couldn't have picked a better flight though. Ain't nobody barely on it. Guess some other niggas didn't want it like I want it. And if they did, man, I guess they scared to fly. Nobody told them they could do it, so they scared to try. A couple people sitting in first class. I can't hate it. When you make it, I make it. We going to the same place. I'm fighting back urges to hijack niggas. I play the game and see who gotta fly back quicker. Will it be you or will it be me? It's kinda funny you don't look like no killer to me. My girl dealing with me and asked me how long I've been gone. Told her baby girl I'm packing for a long trip.
Complete the long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Yeah, that takes some onions to go for it on your own territory like that.
You gotta choose my baby, just let it go. Cause even then you'll be targeted all dance hall. In the end, can't escape but you far from home. You never know who's a friend or one to go.
Get to the championship.
Alone in the end, but just let it go.
Trust me, baby, there's a better way. Cause if we make it out, they'll never let us get away. Won't let us go, I let it go. Because they never know the truth and what they doing. Cause the most of us been led astray. I guess they aim, let us spray straight bullets. So even if they ain't aimed away, it still kills us. We all connected, only difference is perspective. Killing me's to kill the next man. Tell me, is that your objective? If it is, then go ahead and pull the trigger. I guess you put the drawer, but don't get the bigger picture. Cause in the end, the karma's all that you take with you. So why would you condemn yourself? It seems you only end yourself. There's not a shred of wealth that's better than your mental health. You might deny it, but I bet that
And it seemed like every time I get a couple games, let's double check and make sure cross play is off. Or I'm changing that too on the grounds. It's still on. Let me know if anybody been playing. Is it you be noticing like your settings changing on its own? Should it have something like off?
Glad to have you with us from the Blues, former Washington at Martin Stadium. It's the New Mexico Lobos and the Washington State Cougars. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a minute down on the sideline. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Running inside, it's Humphrey. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. That's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run up the middle, try different things to see what you can do.
Back to pass on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Humphrey. Defense scoops it up. He's headed the other way. Runs through man. He might have some space. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Washington State. To get set for the point afters, we have the first score of the game.
And defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the ball hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here.
Stop.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
And that's why, as a defense, you can stay in your base personnel because of that linebacker. You don't have to substitute DBs and take on these receivers out in space. This linebacker is quick, he's athletic, and he's outstanding tackling people in the open field.
Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that just does that. Just effortlessly picks up chunks of yards and then smartly gets out of bounds. But this whole offense, man, everybody's a threat. Anybody can take the football and make big plays. And when you got a quarterback with that much athletic ability, it's an absolute nightmare for defense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass.
Woo.
Intercepted! Oh, what a play! And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, they were probably thinking 4-down territory with the 3rd and short, so the quarterback is licking his chops thinking there's no way the defense is going to be thinking I'm taking a deep shot down the field right now. I've got a home run ball, but give the defender so much credit. He was ready for it. He snags that out of the air.
Great discipline by this defense. Understanding it's 3rd and short, you might get a short concept. No. Playing the deep ball great with great discipline. I like the way he breaks on the football, gathers the interception, and gets the big 3rd down stop.
The defense uses the timeout. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend.
That's crazy. That's like 4 straight losses or 4 straight quits.
His name is Destination.
Glad to have you with us from the Bruce, Pullman, Washington, and Martin Stadium. It's the FIU Panthers and the Washington State Cougars. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. Washington State ready to kick off as it's time to get things started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Going to the running game. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Right back to him on the ground. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. FIU pushing tempo. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going for the big play.
Good play.
He's got it along the sideline. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Panthers. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call. And kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay.
I'll check him out, Mike. What high school did y'all go to?
Bunch formation for these receivers. Now on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
He did not throw that shit right. Oh, boy.
And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody in the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
What's up, E?
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation.
The barber for this says what's up, Brody.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field.
There are analytics out there in college football that say maybe you can go for that at that point of the field here in the 1st half. It's still early. If you don't get it, you can come back later in the game, make it up, score some more points, and that mistake will be erased. The problem is right now at this juncture of the game, that was a big-time error. The fact that you didn't get that, you're now gifting your opponent points.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have any.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Defense looks like they're coming. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the
Why you
grab,
say
and they're set up.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, FIU.
Man, making a statement early in this football game. I'm open. Get it to me. He's already got 2 tutties on the game. Nice job making his presence felt early in this football game.
And the extra point was good. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking down the middle. The short hands, it's Hawkins. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the 1st quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Bruh.
Fires into traffic, picked off. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Nice move there. Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Throws to the tight end. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On 4th down, looking to pass.
I'll take it.
And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. The run inside. It's Voorhees. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that field fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He fires to the left side. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete as time has expired here in the 1st quarter. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. The offense changing the play. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Dumps it to the back. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Panthers!
FIU? Let me look at them. They got a decent, let me see. Depth chart as well. Them motherfuckers moving mad different, bro. That shit crazy. They was not playing the way they overall look. They was moving, you hear me? Maybe they had speed on defense, because my God. That was good, though. Where we at with it? Niggas done started something. Niggas done started something. Samurai Pro. What's up, man? You like football? Hey, young niggas done started something. Acting all invincible like a god or something. Niggas done started something. Niggas done started something. We get to a certain part of the night where we can't find matches, man. I don't know. Let me see. I guess I can play with, let's see. What's that?
This is Gaylord, Oklahoma Memorial in Norman. It's the Indiana Hoosiers and the Oklahoma Sooners. Alongside David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Guys, Coach Signetti told me right before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Hoosiers headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. To the air, it's Mateer. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
I love the offense coming out, being aggressive on the first play of the game. They're trying to take momentum right away, but the defense was waiting, and they were ready, and they get the interception. You can't start a ball game better than the way the defense just did there.
I'm about to say, the defense loves that they came out like that, too. Like, expecting the pass, played the pass, made the first big play in this ball game, the very first play of the game.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll try to get it through the air.
Oh, he got bumped.
That third down pass was coming in hot before it fell to the ground.
Well, on 3rd and short in field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab and room to run. They kept him out of the end zone, but not before he gets it to the 1-yard line, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time stopped in the backfield and finding the sledding a little tougher than on that last run.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires into the end zone. Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal.
And he fucking dropped it.
He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And now forcing the 4th down.
I don't know how he dropped that, man.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there.
I'm in the 6 feet. You want to stick me in
the Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
Oh,
Turning it on! And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. Grab near the marker is Harris. And the Sooners want to move quickly.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the 2nd half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Connection to the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up.
Get his ass.
Feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Defense.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Quick release on the RPO.
What?
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Sooners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing. And as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Oh, they're after him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
The Sooners will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
No, sir.
Oh, he
The
dropped
defense.
it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Handoff to the single running back. Got a little grass. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Quarterback strolling away from heat.
I didn't know who was who.
Fires to the big fella. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. We reached the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Might be changing the route. Off play action. Lofts one deep down the right side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Using his feet to buy time. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Looking for the score.
Okay.
Touchdown, Indiana! Quick strike through the air for the score. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. So you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
Corralled and brought down by the defense. And the Sooners want to crank the tempo. Looks as if he's going to run it. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Offense trying to catch them napping. Looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on fourth down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime.
Just steal the ball, put on my work.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Packing a 3.
Looking for a man. It's Batir. Bringing the heat.
Get his ass.
And it's a sack.
Well, I think when
guys look at this, I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down.
Fuck the dog die in the can. Play it right hand now. Throw it to the left.
On 4th down, going to the air. And they gambled in their own. Turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
With no scuba gear. Breathe out of there. That's how I can play with them. Fuck you. Fuck them too. Samurai, still with me? Alright, try a different tier. See if I can find it. Who gon' feed me? We are criminal for this like a different man. But it don't low get it. Here is something you can't understand. The killer can. South Carolina. And smoke clear. like I seen Rockmore. Man, cannot find the game. All right, let's see if it's switch. Not Doggy's Angels. What's good, bro, man? Okay, shit. I'm on here, man. Played a couple games. Can't seem to. I gotta keep bouncing around. Don't feel it's free. Don't feel this and get them free. Rocket, 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 rocket. Motherfucker. I don't know why I can't find a game, man. I even tried tier. Let's see. I'm just trying to get to the playoffs for real, so. Miami. Notre Dame. Fuck it, let me try Notre Dame. I saw East Coast crib the size of a small hotel. Things move. This is what we call riding music. Win or lose, it is what it is. Gotta learn my receivers. You using the passing what do you have your meter on? Like what's the speed? I changed mine to 5 and I'm like I'm throwing much better now, bro. I literally just changed my shit today. I've been passing so much better now. If you turn your speed, like your passing speed to 5, I don't know what the, let me see. I'll show you. Reticle speed. I put my reticle speed down to 5. I've been passing so much better now. It used to be 7 on Madden, but for some reason that shit feels so much better at 5. I'm gonna try this one more time with him. Here go the 99 club for Matt, and we got Myles Garrett, Matthew Stafford, Josh Allen, Jackson Smith, Najiba, Jamar Chase, Trey McBride. Matthew Stafford at his age with 99. I was thinking Trey, like, here we go. We got a game. What's 5, but I'll play better in Classic. Okay. Yeah, I switched my shit to 5. I'm passing so much better now, bro.
Washington and Martin Stadium. It's the Miami University Redhawks and the Washington State Cougars. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Washington State lined up to kick it off and get this game going. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage. Get down there and make the stop at the 19. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Got a man. It's Reynolds. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
And the decibel level starting to increase here on this early 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. And a deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Just needs a crack to get a return.
Oh, shit.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll run this play from the pistol. Takes a handoff. It's Voorhees. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
After giving up that big shot defensively,
how confident
are you calling that coverage again? You're now on your own end of the field.
Right now, I'm just working on like this playbook. I'm not sure
about
to
the running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
I think of another team. I'm gonna try Army.
8-yard pickup on
Navy,
first down leaves them with
Air
2nd and
Force.
short. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cougars! And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
Oh, they brought it back.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. The offense didn't even glance to the sidelines. They'll stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal from the 1.
Booster.
Might be calling a hot route. He's looking to throw. Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Cougars. They put the 1st points on the board.
And I love the aggressiveness early. Love that they went for it on 4th down. They punch it in. They get the 7. And here's the thing, Palmer. I love the aggressiveness. When you start to get those goal-to-goal situations, the defense now, even if they get a stop, they got to go the whole length of a field against my squad. Love people that go for touchdowns instead of field goals down here.
Well, I think the offensive line also helps the head coach make that call, knowing that he can trust these guys to get it done. These guys are battle-tested. A lot of these players have been in big games and played in big moments. So here you are early in this situation. Let's roll the dice. Let's capitalize on this and trust those big fellas to get it done.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jenkins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outdo the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And sometimes as a quarterback, man, you're sitting on that sideline and you watch the other guy go out and just deal, right? And put together a drive, score a touchdown, and you want...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Wideout trying to get it in. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Voorhees. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Washington State is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here.
29 bells. 29 bells. Go.
They're looking to throw on second and short. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a golden opportunity, but the defense comes up big.
After getting nothing, would they try to throw it again on 3rd and 1? Push ahead on the sneak. Stop. Nothing. Denied right in his tracks, and it's 4th down for this defense.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
Tries to get it himself. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That's crazy.
Man, you feel pretty good about a quarterback sneak most of the time. Such a short yardage play. I just got to find a little crease and get through it. But this defense was more than ready for it. Built that wall up front. Nowhere to go. No push. Big stop by the D.
Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. Give him a pickup of 2. Now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
I think it was already on, bro.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down.
I literally told him.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. And the Redhawks are rolling down the field. Defense showing blitz here. The sure hands, it's Ross. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Was that catching meter already on?
So difficult, because my eyes tell me as a defensive guy, he's handing it off.
Matter of fact, no, it was off.
I got to go
You're
get
right.
it.
It was
Quarterback
off. Now that I
pulls
think
it,
about it.
throws it to the right. It's kind of like that hidden hat game. Like, where's the ball? I'm always trying to find that daggone thing.
Throws to the tight end. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Smashes through the tackle. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup.
And that's what we players call a 7 route. That receiver ran it beautifully.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Handoff to the lone back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Throws for the tight end.
I'm jumping up for that, man.
And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
And how about this drive? Like, this offense, just the composure, backed up inside your own 10, a little bit nervous to start, and then you come out, put some plays together, put an explosive play on paper right there, and now set up to go from all the way inside your 10 and possibly get a touchdown.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal.
Oh,
and he breaks the play. Touchdown, Miami.
And they pay off the drive with a touchdown run, but what a drive. Almost the full length of the field, 98 yards. That's how you put a drive together when you're backed up on your own 2-yard line and get 6.
And he added the extra point. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Got his man downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Voorhees. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the wideout. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to the big tight
like,
end.
what?
It's picked off, and they ruined the
He
drive
ain't throw
with
that
a
shit
turnover.
right at all. Here we go with this weird shit now,
They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, QB had the look he wanted. You like throwing slants against man coverage. That time, though, got to be a little bit more accurate with the throw, and it falls incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wide out. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
And the coverage team down there to touch the ball. No return on this play. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run play action. He's taking the shot. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Got his man on the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. Throws to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
They get to him as he throws. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board.
Crazy thing is, I centered it.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the missed field goal, guys, we are still locked up. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Got it set up on the outside. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in second and manageable. Ready to fire from the pistol. Takes the handoff. It's Voorhees. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. He hits lets it slide, and he's got enough to convert that third down.
And on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
He leaves it with the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now the play fake. The throw to the outside is complete. Oh, he got loose. And he's still running after the move. Touchdown, Cougar! They take the lead with the 6. Lining up to add another.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll try the right side.
Stop.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, I worked on that.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and
my plan is to switch it up every time I'm working on a different team.
To get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Good play.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield, and he's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Bruh, he was literally right
out
there.
To the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Unloads to the right.
Bumped.
He makes a catch.
I was right there.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you're seeing on both sides really hard to run the football in this one. You've got to give both of these defenses tons of credit. They are so physical up front. These defensive lines can take the game over, and right now, it's tough sledding on the ground.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires complete. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Redhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him.
Oh, shit.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting them feel the physicality of this game, and not letting them feel comfortable.
What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Quickly to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
On that third down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads to the wide.
Come on. I told you on
Still
the
going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Redhawks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it from the gun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Redhawks. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes, continue to feed this man the ball.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the fourth. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
This game is long as fuck.
Washington State ready to get things going now as the offense takes the field. Tie game, fourth quarter, plenty of time to work with, exactly where you want to be in this one. Under fire. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Voorhees. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
And a play like that, that seems routine, but it only works if the quarterback can get the ball out on time and out in front of the wide receiver. That allows the receiver to keep separation from the defender, and the ball hits him in stride.
Washington State going back to work on first down. Trying play action. Takes the easy completion. Could not make his way to the corner.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did there throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Makes the catch. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Handoff to the single back. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Decisions, decisions, decisions. If you're the quarterback right now, that's the most important thing. You cannot put the football in harm's way. Tie football game late, but with these timeouts in your back pocket, you've got an opportunity to drive the field and win this thing. You just cannot throw the ball to the other team.
Working that left side now. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead. The Cougars with the immediate response.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back.
Damn.
Finally pushed out of bounds at the 45, and what good field position after that return. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the 4th quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
And obviously, guys, this drive is critical. You're down. You've got to score. So with a couple of timeouts in your pocket, man, like, that changes the whole dynamic of this 2-minute drill. Like, I can work the whole field. And here coming up on 3rd down, man, don't be scared to do that. Don't be scared to run it. Don't be scared to throw a screen to get some yardage to get a first down.
What the fuck?
Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Fires one high and deep.
Indeed.
He just about put this game away if he'd been able to hold on to that one. Instead, it's 2nd down. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete into the end zone, and that's going to do it. That puts a wrap on this one. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Right. See if we can win a couple playoff games. Let me know. Let me know. Damn, I got one more game to play. That shit was long as fuck. I just really held that. Just really held that. I just really held that.
Clip 707 says, damn Daniel, back at it again.
Right. I'm trying to get this playbook, man, so I can play with who I want to play with.
Clip 707 says I can't dig it, bro. They make you grind for it, too.
Yeah, they definitely do, man. I've been switching it up, though. Like, I'm real live about to just play with anybody at this moment just so I can, I've been playing with, Oklahoma. I've been playing with Indiana. And I asked myself, should I blast myself?
Welcome to Hudson Stadium in Eugene.
Clip 707 says told you after using Washington State you can work with any
Reese
team.
Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you talk about decibels, making it hard to play for the opponents, the first stadium you've got to think about is Autzen Stadium in Eugene, Oregon. This is one of the most acoustically challenging places for opponents to step onto the field. The loud and the proud, the Ducks make noise whenever opponents come to town. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Ducks will kick off first, and here we go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Clip 707 says a lot of the basketball schools been stepping up their football programs.
Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The run inside. It's Richard. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Well, wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. And the Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10.
Clip 707 says
yeah.
Duke, in the end, North Carolina.
And he never
quite
had
a few.
chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Safe completion on the screen. Oh, he's got some space.
He did not block that
now
motherfucker for
starting
shit.
to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Hoosiers in the hurry up.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
This defense, they are
Blitz 707 says block like James Harden's plays
so
defensive
strong,
ball.
can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Preston. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain. 9th play of the drive coming up, but they'll have to convert 3rd and long to keep it going. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout.
Get the fuck.
And the defense getting a hand in there on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down.
Hey, what's up, Josh? I'm just now seeing your message, bro. I'm all right, bro.
Running inside. It's Hill. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Might as well give it to him again. Fighting off the defender. And runs through another guy. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
Blitz 707 says, damn, look like King Henry.
From the gun, the running back has it. Stumbled to the ground.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
Get his ass.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. 4th down, Moore.
And he ain't get it.
And a
Good
sure
shit.
tackle after
Come
the
on.
completion, and he stopped short.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
There you go.
Past the 30.
Way to be patient.
There's a crease.
There you go.
Into the house. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, the offense was off to a bit of a slow start, but we know in talking to this running back, he prides himself
Clip
on getting
707
stronger
says
as the
easy
game
money.
goes on. And here in the second quarter, he breaks off a beautiful long touchdown to put his offense on the board. And you know now he's going to be asking the offensive coordinator to start feeding him the football.
give me more touches. Shocker that he would say that. But at the other side of the ball, defense, like we've got to swarm to the football. It's got to be a consistent effort to try to stop the running back because he is good. He is dynamic. And you just saw one touch can change the field position and can change the score. Just like it did right there.
The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Moore. That's reeled in. It's Moore. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They'll move the wide receiver. Moore, play action. Lets it fly.
Yep.
Oh, it's
Let's go.
picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it
Clip
off.
707
Making
says
side
clamping.
adjustments here.
Damn.
Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Got a man, it's Richard. Drills him with the stiff arm. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Hoosiers right after the huge play through the air back to the line. The run inside, it's Richard. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back. Get a tackle for a loss.
Goes to the option. Now the toss. Makes one man miss. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal.
Whew.
Touchdown, Hoosiers! Into the end zone for 6.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Slips through the line. Just a step short of midfield as he goes out of bounds, and what a spectacular return. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Dante Moore. He's going to let it go. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They'll mark him down right there, and how about that play and picking up a chunk of yardage? Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Moore
Clip
to the
707
air.
says he got a
Here's
can.
the hit. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Hoosiers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Makes the grab.
What? He broke 2 people. That shit is so fucking crazy to me, bro.
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together,
He broke
gets
2
points
people.
right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense, keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime.
Read that shit
right back
easy,
in this
bro.
ballgame.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Hands up in the air. West side.
Clip 707 says Derrick Henry's little bro.
Waning
the whole
seconds of the
team,
first
bro.
half. Let's see
Not
just
the
how
whole
aggressive
team.
they'll be. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the second half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this second.
Here's the pressure. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Looking for more room. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Clip 707 says what's with these corners.
Get his ass. Good shit.
Here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. They want a little extra time to think over this third and long as we've got a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. It'll be third and long. Sends it back in motion. Moore from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout.
Where the fuck is
What a
y'all
job to lay out and make the catch.
That's what I forgot to do.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Moving out to the right. Going to try to get it himself. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. And here comes the offense on second down. Gonna run it. It's Hill. And he'll be brought down.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Clip 707 says I ain't played in CA in the long, but I might have to dust off my last year.
Fires to the big fella. Snags it, and he's open. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that.
This one way better than last year, bro, I promise you.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Trying to move them on the counter. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Throwing more. They've got the screen set up. To the 10. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip off that explosive play.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Moore will throw. Looking to the end zone.
He sucked into that. Like, what the fuck was that, man?
Right along the back of the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game.
And we're not surprised, right? Finding the big fella down in the red area. Like the power forwards, those guys
Clip
that basically set up shop,
says
rebound,
like that
go
was
get it. You know somebody's on,
animation.
they can still make the catch. A lot of times they say quarterback's best friend, tight end, especially in the red zone.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Martin.
Come on.
They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this and you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
Hey, rapper school. He after school. My homie.
The power of Austin Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Beebe. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48.
And, man, it's really nice to see a QB and see the blitz right away. Sees the blitz coming, they come attack, replace it right away, get it to your running back, let him take off and do some damage. When anybody blitzes, man, try to find that space right behind them, and that's where you can make big plays.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Dropping back, it's Hoover. Flips it out to the back. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down.
Running backs are wide receivers. They do such a great job nowadays out of the backfield. All you got to do, dump it to him. Get it to him quick, and he'll make the rest happen with his running back skills. But they do so much work with wide receivers in practice that they basically have become wide receivers.
Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight
Good
end.
fucking catch.
What a grab with one hand. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the 4th. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
I threw it to the wrong
and this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Taking it the other way.
Threw it to the wrong motherfucker, man.
Past the 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. The defense putting points on the board.
That field seems to be fucking me up.
And at this juncture of the game, one play is going to make the difference. It's going to be a momentum-changing play. Who's going to come up with it that time, Paul? Gets the pick 6 to break the tie.
And the defense, you're thinking, get a stop, get a stop. This is late in the 4th quarter. This is how we're going to get a win. Our offense is going to go down the field. No, they get the turnover, they force it, and they get to the end zone to create the massive game-changing play.
Indiana sends the offense onto the field. And now, after being stymied for this entire 2nd half, they must put a scoring drive together here and answer that last touchdown. To the air, it's Hoover. Throws
Blitz
to the
707 says my daughter looking just like I used to. Heavy on the home designing and sins.
A good, productive play there to get things going.
Well, that's exactly why you practice these 2-minute situations. The quarterback knew exactly where to go. He's trying to work the sideline, save some clock. Great route by the receiver getting open, making the catch, getting out of bounds. And this drive
Blitz
is off to a pretty
707
good
says
start.
15.
Finding some room. Rams him with the stiff arm.
Okay.
They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the 1st down.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Quickly out to the tight end.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
The Hoosiers take their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Line getting set on second down. Running inside. It's Beebe. Runs through a tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Beebe. Might have a chance.
And this drive, this offense is really focused on physicality, man. Running the football, look at right here, right up the gut. Nice play, nice job just controlling the line of scrimmage, putting a drive together. This offense really doing a good job right now.
Unleashes to the end zone.
I can't tell who's who, man.
Pick of the day. His head has to
I
be
really can't tell who's who. Shit. I was trying to throw it across the middle.
The 30. He's at the 20. And with the interception.
It's cool. I'm just trying to get to the playoffs.
Morgan says, "What's up, Bohemian?"
What's up, Morgan? How are you? I was real loud trying to throw it across the middle. I can't tell who's who.
Clip 707 says that pre-snap read is crucial on this game.
It is. I couldn't tell who was who. I be trying to memorize who's who. Thank you for the kudos, Morgan. I appreciate you. What you up to? All right. Indiana.
Morgan says nothing much, man, just chilling.
Just chilling. Same here. You still down in the country?
Morgan says, yeah, man.
Okay. Glad you're doing all right.
A neutral site showdown.
Morgan says, how you been, man?
I've been
It's the Indiana Hoosiers against the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Klatt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach
Morgan
before the
says,
game.
I feel
Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason. I am challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you guys.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff.
Gotta make better reads.
The Hoosiers will kick this away to start us off. And here's the return.
Clip 707 says everyone's playing Oregon.
The coverage team. They bring him
Best
down
team
at the
in the
16.
game, bro.
Hand off to the right side.
Oh, what?
And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Moves out of the pocket.
Gets him.
And he just throws it away.
Well, once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So second down after the incompletion. Receiver in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Caught quickly. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the
man, pick that off.
Pass knocked down by the defense. Incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. Now the play clock winding down. They'll have to spend a timeout here. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down.
Oh,
he's got it, and that is enough for a first down. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. And the Ducks look to keep this drive moving.
What a tremendous job by this quarterback staying patient on 4th down. Chris, trust me, your clock can get very quick on 4th down as a quarterback, and here he's able to go through his entire progression and get to the running back. That's a check down. Let the running back run, and he's able to create a first down.
Good enough for first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's second down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
A solid gain of 7 on the completion sets him up now 2nd and 3. Using his legs, it's Davison. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
Grab behind the line, it's Davison. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is so valuable for a defense to get the offense off schedule on first down. A nice tackle for loss, and now it's 2nd and long.
Clip 707 says whole offense got stars.
On the drive.
Bro.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And the 12th play of this opening drive is a 3rd down and long. Linebacker shifting around now. To the air. It's Moore. Makes the catch downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch. The Ducks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. And they're trying to punch it in here. Hustles in for the score. Touchdown.
Literally nothing to do.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kickoff fielded inside the 20. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, and looking to throw now on first down. Grab down the middle, it's Becker. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Such a good start to this drive. After the defense gave up the touchdown, the offense needs to get things started with an easy completion, a nice little gain, and now they've got something going.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on fourth down on their own side.
I can't make no adjustments? Like, what the fuck?
Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Well, they told us they were going to be aggressive, but, man, this is super aggressive here on offense, going for it on your side of the 50. And this is going to lead directly to a scoring opportunity for the opposition. If you're going to go for it in this situation.
Got an opening here. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And the Ducks come to the line with first and goal. Defense bunching at the line, showing blitz. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Clip
Coach makes the decision to go
707
for a
says
two-point
tough.
conversion. Back in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Davison. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful two-point try. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Hoover. A short completion of the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker, a collision of big bodies there. Play fake, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Who's going to lose ground on the run? Now it's going to bring up fourth and short.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on fourth down, and they'll take over. And they're stopped. It's a turnover on downs. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Clip 707 says whole defensive line
creating an obvious passing situation for the offense. And you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for a gap. It's Davison. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Here comes the pressure. Sees an opening. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
I love when a quarterback is careful with the football when he gets down here near the goal line. It's touchdown, check down. I say it all the time. You hear me, Chris, talk about it every time an offense gets in this situation. And here the quarterback doesn't like what he sees, and he's able to get what he can get with his legs, and he turns it into a 1st and goal inside the 5.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. It's a fumble behind the line. Ball scooped up on the defense. And that's going to be a safety. What just happened? So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20.
I mean, you never want to give up points, and certainly having to kick this ball away after the safety is not advantageous. But
it ain't no fucking way, bro. Hell no, they is cheating me. They gonna call a safety on that shit, man. That was some bullshit. Now they talking about the servers ain't working. Did you see that bullshit?
Clip 707 says I missed it.
Basically, we made a fumble at the goal line. D lineman pick it up, go in the back of the end zone, and they tackle us, and it was a safety. Like, man, come on. Bullshit, dog. And the game ain't even fucking working. Shit. Let me just sign out for the night. That shit just pissed me the fuck off. We'll be on tomorrow, though. We'll be on tomorrow, Clips. I appreciate you kicking it, bro. I'm about to sign out of here. That shit just pissed me the fuck off. I'm going to have to find a team just to play in the playoffs with.
Clip 707 says I feel it, bro. GG's.
Yeah, GG's, man. I'm going to get up with y'all.